Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Post Falls Urban Renewal Commission meeting. It's July 18th, 2019. And I'd like to ask Director Fountain to call the roll, please.
Thank you. Clemenson?
Here.
Baltzell?
Here.
Carstensen?
Here.
And Horn? Here. Thank you.
And we do have a quorum, so we'll press forward with the meeting today. Commissioner Horn, you will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you all for being here this morning. Not aware of any ceremonies, appointments, or announcements at this time. Anyone else that might have something? Okay. Conflict disclosures or anything on the agenda that would be in conflict with something for either any of the commissioners this morning? Okay. There being none, let's move into item 4, the consent calendar. Director Fountain.
Thank you. I forgot to mention that Commissioners Crosby, Davis, and Coles have excused absences this morning.
Thank you.
Item A in the consent calendar is the commission meeting minutes of June 20th. Item B is the commissioner workshop minutes of July 9th. Item C is payables for this month totaling $5,088.13. Item D is the bank activity report, which shows total in all funds of $4,299,793.39 and accrued interest for the month of $6,656.66. Item F is the financial reports as of June 30th, which includes the third quarter budget to actual. Your approval of the consent calendar will authorize transfer of $6,656.66 accrued interest to the general fund and transfer to the First Interstate checking account $5,088.13 for the payables. I would answer any questions.
Any questions on the consent calendar? If not, I'd like to have a motion to approve.
Motion to approve the consent calendar.
Seconded.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Horn? Aye. Carstensen?
Aye.
Baltzell?
Aye.
Clemenson?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, motion carried. Okay, moving on to number 5, committee updates, finance and policy. Commissioner Crosby is not here. Anyone from that committee that would like to speak to it?
No.
Okay.
No inputs today.
District review. Oh, sorry.
I could just mention that our budget hearing will be held next month on August 15th, and it will be advertised in the legal section of the Coeur d'Alene Press on August 1st and August 8th.
Okay, very good. And also at our workshop, we did do a preliminary review of that budget submission, and it looks really good. It looks like a lot of good work went into that. So, okay, thank you. Okay, communications, property, and personnel. Commissioner Carstensen.
Nothing at the moment, but I understand the executive director has got an update on some of the findings with
The Google Analytics.
you want an hour later?
I'll do it later.
Okay.
Later, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. The Personnel Committee and the Finance Committee did meet over the past month and did negotiate or work on reviewing our executive director and her position and make an adjustment to her salary as was appropriate. So that was, for some people, was a big deal. Anyway, so there was some action taken.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. Okay, DA, no citizen comments. I don't see any citizens out there other than us and our friends in the booth. Unfinished business? None? Any new business? Staff report and updates.
I just wanted to share with you that the last 2 pages in your packet are the quarterly website statistics and analytics report. So I dug deeper into the audience demographics by city in the report, where it states that a bounce rate is calculated specifically as a session that triggers only a single request to the analytics server, such as when a user opens a single page on our site and then exits without triggering any other requests. This single session page have a duration of 0 seconds. since there are no subsequent hits after the first one. So on the last page, this one right here, it shows that we had 4 cities from other countries with 100% bounce rate. In Peterborough, England, there was 33 visits, but their bounce rate was 100%. Kyoto, Japan had 11 visits. Beijing, China, we had 5 visits. And Zhanghao, China, there were 4 visits. So a high bounce rate generally indicates that the site entrance pages aren't relevant to our visitors. So it's a single page visit on our site, so it's reasonable to assume that they landed on our site by accident. And I'm not sure how the SSL certificate will change that, but I just thought I'd share with you that I did dig deeper into those cities where we were questioning as to why they were possibly showing up on our analytics report.
Sure. I think it would be hard to understand how countries like China and other communist countries would benefit from urban renewal, since people aren't allowed to have property and they tax way different than anything we would do, but you never know.
Yeah, and if they type in a few, PFURA, it would come up. So if they could mix a letter or whatever, so yeah, it's hard to know, but.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, thank you. Commissioner comments? Any commissioner comments this morning? Okay, and chairman comments? I would just hope that everybody's having a good summer and hold on, because it's going fast. And I think we've got about 5 weeks to go before 1st September, and I just hope everybody stays safe and enjoys the summer while we can, and be happy you live here instead of elsewhere where weather is not as conducive to enjoying quite so much. So with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. We are adjourned.